What's happening, everybody? Welcome back. I appreciate it. It's been a while. I say it in every video. I'm really trying to get back into the once a week posting every Wednesday, long form YouTube videos. I have a content calendar now that I'm really hyper focused on, that I'm trying to knock out the content. As you know, if you've been following my Instagram or TikToks or Facebooks, you know that I have a goal in mind. My goal is to be a speaker at VidCon within the next 2 to 3 years. The reason being, I know VidCon doesn't typically allow alcohol content creators on their platform, but I'm coming in as small branding. I'm coming in as the small branding guy, the guy that bridges the gap between cocktails, small spirits, and storytelling. And that's important in content creation, and I think that's something that people need to hear about. So that being said, if you're not following me on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, or if you've not seen me on any of those, look me up. I'm mixed up with TGM at all of them. If this is your first time tuning into my YouTube channel, thank you. I appreciate it. If you found me by accident, thank God for the algorithm. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys tuning in and giving me even just 58 seconds worth of your attention on YouTube. If this is not your first time here, I appreciate you coming back. And I appreciate you tuning in once again and listening to what I have to say. And that's why I have these two bottles right in front of me. So let's get into it. Let me ask you something. You ever accidentally fallen in love with a career that you didn't even know existed? Like one day you're just living your life, laying on the couch, watching Netflix, doing your thing, and the next thing you know, you're elbows deep in a whole new industry, telling all new stories, slinging bottles, and branding small batch spirits like your life depends on it. Well, that's what happened to me. I didn't plan this. I stumbled into it. And honestly, I can't imagine doing anything else. Let me give you a quick backstory. I'm going to set the stage. And I want to take you back, I don't know, about a decade. Maybe 10 years, 12 years. I'm at the nightclub and bar show in Vegas. It's the kind of event where everyone's trying to get attention to their product. They're talking, they got their booths, their bottles, their branding, their lighting, their loud music, their swag everywhere. And somehow, in all that chaos, I met a guy who would unknowingly kickstart my journey into this world. That guy was Steve Gubb of Gubba Rum. Steve didn't come at me with a pitch. He didn't need to. He was just real. I could sense the passion. He was hustling. He was a man that had been grinding to get his rum into the mainstream for years. Busting his ass, shaking hands, pouring samples, and telling his story like his story matters. And you know what? His story does matter. Everybody's story matters. And here's the thing that changed it all. Steve looked at me. I was a stranger at his booth. And he said, I want you to help me tell my story. He trusted me to tell his story. And just like that, I was in with Gubba Rum. Let me tell you about the second moment in my life that changed. I want to fast forward a bit. And now I'm visiting Iowa, a small town. Nothing fancy. And I walk into this liquor store. And I was just looking for a little something local to bring home. Something I could try at home. And my eyes landed on a bottle that looked similar to this, had a crooked label, it was slapped on sideways, it was bubbly, and you could tell nobody's machine was stamping these in a factory somewhere. This bottle screamed small batch, and there was something about that caught my attention. So I bought it, tossed it in my bag, my luggage. Honestly, I forgot about it for a couple months. Just happened to be in Vegas. I was going to Vegas on a different trip. I was sitting in a hotel room. I grabbed the bottle Iowa Legendary Rye. I was looking over the city, and I decided to film a quick review. I held the bottle up to the camera. Actually, I was sitting. And I said something like this. This one right here? Yeah. This label? Definitely hand-placed. It's almost like someone was sitting on their couch, watching TV, and slapping labels on these bottles. Did the review. Posted it, forgot about it. A couple weeks go by, and I get a message, a DM. Hey, that was us. And you know what? We do put the labels on our bottle. We do put the labels on our bottles while watching TV. We're a tiny operation out of a little warehouse in a little town in Iowa. And we saw your video, and we'd love to talk. That message is another moment that changed everything for me. Let me get to the heart of this story for you. You see, a couple weeks later, I got on the phone with Whiskey Rich and Lisa from Iowa Legendary Rye. And it was like I'd found my people. No fluff, no big corporate bullshit, just real folks with a dream and a product they believe in, and a kid from California that they believed in. They didn't want influencers or ad agencies. They wanted someone who gave a damn about the story, who gave a damn about the late nights, the early mornings, the blood, the sweat, and the beers that go into making something small and special in a world built for the big dogs. From there, started doing more. Not just reviews, but storytelling, marketing, branding, helping small spirits brands figure out how to get noticed, how to be seen, and how to be heard, how to punch above their weight. See, I wasn't trained in this. I didn't have a marketing degree, and I still don't. I have a passion, I have a camera, and I have a voice. And that's enough. And now, I've worked with dozens of small brands, but none of it would have been possible or would have happened if it wasn't for Steve Gubb from Gubba Rum, Lisa and Rich from Iowa Legendary Rye, and the new team at Iowa Legendary Rye. And even if we don't work as closely today, we're still tight, still friends, still rooting for each other. Because the relationships in this industry, that's the real spirit. Here's my lesson to you. What I've learned is this. Sometimes the biggest career moves, they don't look like career moves when they happen. They look like a handshake in Vegas, crooked label in a dusty-ass liquor store in Iowa, a message in your inbox from someone you've never met, but who sees something in you. You don't have to have it all figured out. You just need to be open. Be curious and be ready to say yes, even when you have no idea what you're saying yes to. A little bit longer, and I'm going to close this out. So if you're out there grinding on a side hustle, creating content that nobody sees yet, doing work that doesn't have a title or a job description, just keep going. Because sometimes your side hustle becomes your main thing. Be ready for it. Cheers to the crooked labels, the late nights, and the people who believe in you before you even believe in yourself. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your guys' time. See you next week.